What's going on, guys? It's a nice, beautiful morning in the forest, and by morning I think it's actually... It might be... The sun might be setting right now, I'm actually not sure. Based on what direction that is. I think that means it's rising. I could be absolutely stupid for all I know, but... Mic settings are a little different now. I kind of tweaked it based on what some people said. Some people said it was kind of cutting off my voice a little bit at the end, so I kind of just like changed my decay on my noise gate and it fixed the problem. So let's go ahead and just find something. Maybe we need to find somewhere to build, but I kind of want to get these side walls done first. And the trees are back. How convenient that the trees are back. I think it actually might be nighttime. Is that going down or up? That's the question. Looks like it's going down. Let's go ahead and sleep. And sleep again. And that's the moon going down. And let's go ahead and put on our flashlight because it is dark as hell. Go ahead and chop down. It should only be 2 more trees and then we should be able to finish this off, I think. And, yeah, I apologize. Some people were a little mixed reactions on the old base. Some people were like, dude, you got so far. And then other people were like, I could care less that you got reset. But, you know, I mean, there was completely unavoidable. Some people were like, I'm tired of seeing you reset. But, like, I don't know. This is my... Like, you have to reset off of patches. Like, you can't not reset off of patches. I mean, you can continue playing what you're playing if you want to and just, like, not... have the patches, but I don't know why you would do that because patches are not backwards compatible unless there's something I'm missing where your saves get wiped or something. But starting new every season is actually good. I mean, what the oh my god, did I kill a bird or something in the crossfire? I thought I just got hit by something. But resetting is not a bad thing. It kind of just allows you to like open up your area and like just redo it. The cannibals are kind of like still kind of like scared, and you're still kind of scared of the cannibals because there's so many of them in the beginning. And just, you know, I mean, it was unavoidable. It was just hardware. It wasn't my doing. It just, I can't actually, like, I clicked load, and I was like, please load, please load, please load. I actually lost like 2.5 hours of Arma 3 footage as well. I lost a whole bunch of things. So, I mean, believe me, it wasn't like planned or anything. Custom building. I kind of want to like just have these kind of come in like this. This wall is kind of not as far out because of the weird glitch that happened with like the snapping. Just kind of have that, and then we're done here. And then we got to find our main base location. This is just kind of somewhere to sleep while we wait to like build our log cabin, which I don't know if we're gonna build. It depends on you guys. I mean, I've already shown you the log cabin and how it works. I don't really want to rebuild it. Maybe I'll just build some kind of like fortress. I need like, I really didn't get any tweets or ideas or anything at all on like you guys' fortresses and that kind of stuff. So you guys can get screenshots on Steam of your fortresses and just send them to me over Twitter, or you can send them to me. There, I have tons of ways you can send them to me. If you could send them to me, I need some ideas. I mean, I'm going to go looking... After this video, I'm actually going to go looking around to see if I can find some, like, crazy builds that I can get some ideas off of and how to, like, build towers and stuff, because I've never been able to build the tower. I mean, I did try in Season 1. I didn't try anything after that. But I probably should try again. I might be able to figure it out. Maybe things are a little different now. And that building actually kind of works somewhat. I just like that it saves your progress on building. I just don't like how you can't delete blueprints. Apparently, the Templars mod has a option built in where you can delete a blueprint or something. But if I were to switch to the Templars mod, I don't think my save would be... Oh my goodness. Okay. Dude, you know, like, you're not supposed to be hostile on day 2. You're supposed to be curious. But I guess you're hostile now. It means you gotta die. And now he's officially dead. Where are my logs? Here they are. If any of his other crew members want to come along, I'll pwn you too. I'll pwn you too. Stay away. That's my warning to you. Stay away. Just leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you. It actually made me jump. That's the second time I've jumped in this episode. One of them was a fucking bird. The other one was a damn cannibal. Okay. They seem to be like blending in very well in this area. It's very dark in this area when the sun rises. Well, I'm gonna back you up. Just be like back in here. Maybe they won't pathfind or something. Oh, they did. Oh, shit. Adios. Oh, shit. Try to get a drive-by swing. Okay, this is my time to eat. Grab a Molotov. There we go. Oops, stay away. I'm gonna block myself so I don't get damaged a little bit. Molotovs don't do too much, or fire doesn't do too much damage to yourself. We all good? Alright. Finish chopping down this tree. There we go. I kind of like being far away from, like, the alcohol and the cloth and stuff, mainly because I can't really have infinite Molotovs. I kind of have to save them, so that's also just a reason for building in this area. So that's cool. Just a little base of operations, nothing too crazy. That was awful. You got another one? Seriously? These guys seem more curious than hostile. Yeah, these guys seem a lot more curious than hostile. You guys, like, let me grab this log? Oh, wow, you are not curious, you are hostile. Or they're just taking a swing to test me. That was a test, and I passed. I just put this in there, kind of, like, clog up that hole, so we gotta grab about 5 more logs. Alright, you know what? I don't like you guys. You're starting to really anger me a little bit. I just used 3 Molotovs on them. And I burnt down that tree. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna knock... What? What? The fuck was that? I'm gonna knock down one of these skinnier, taller trees because they will give me 5 logs, which will allow me to finish that wall. This is just a, like, secondary... Oh my god, there's another one. We're just going straight for him because we don't have Molotovs, so we don't want to have him run home and get his friends. Oh great, I broke the blueberries. Come on, I just want to finish this wall so I can move out. I'm not liking this area for our main place due to the amount of freaking cannibals that just kind of show up. That hill, they just kind of like walk over the hill and you can't really see them coming. I do like living in areas where there is like a huge cannibal presence, but not this much. Even though the last place I built was pretty damn abundant. Should be 3 logs left, yep. Me and my forest knowledge, knowing that that tree dropped 5, and I only needed 5 to finish the wall. That way we don't let any trees go to waste. By the way, I think this has to do with, like, when you burn your house, it's supposed to fall down or something. Like, it's coded to break and then logs fall on the ground. But, like, when you break it, it just kind of, like, spawns logs and then they just kind of, like, sit there. So that's what the logs are flying through the air. I thought it was logs that I could grab. I was like, oh, free logs. And, yeah, it wasn't. Alright. Finding a place to build. Finding a place to build. I want a really cool place that I can just, like, make, like really squeeze a place in somewhere. I would build down there, but the amount of trees that you have to get down there would be just not even possible. Oh, here's the main village. I want to go look for the modern axe? I'm down to look for the modern axe. I don't know, it just looks cooler. It doesn't have any, like, functionality at all. Seems like there's never any cannibals in this main village. This main village is a little bit more differently set up than other ones. They kind of are like all circled now instead of like spread out, and there's usually a gap right here, a larger gap that you can walk through. What the fuck is that arm thing? Alright, there's some new stuff going on here. Let's figure this out. Modern axe, where is the modern axe? That doesn't look comfortable. Last time I was here, the last 2 times I was here, I literally couldn't find a modern axe. Might be under him. No. Over by these tables. No. Yeah, see, it's kind of like hard to find now. And this little cave hole, I want to like jump down that, but it doesn't look like it's safe. Maybe that's like a spawn point for them. Maybe they like crawl out of that or something. Okay, let's go look at this weird... Is that just a bush? Go ahead and eat their blueberries just so we can get our energy up instead of having to eat a piece of food that we have. There we go. It was just a weirdly textured tree. I thought there was like an effigy in their base or something. I guess not. That's where we built before. I don't want to go like close to that. I want to build somewhere new. I want to build somewhere new. New. Huh. A nice little spot. Everything's kind of downhill though. I think this is a nice spot. Very close to our old place though. That's where we used to build. Oh, this is a beach? I didn't know you could get down here this easy. That glitchy water is just not attractive, though. And there's a lot of sharks down there, so if you fall down, you're basically fucked. Oh, look at this spot. Ooh. That's really wonky. I mean, if you really wanted to build here, just put a doorway right there and you're gonna live forever. Maybe when the game gets extremely hard, that's a good place to start or something. But I don't know, I kind of like... I mean, this is pretty close to our old spot, but I kind of like this, like, open, hilly area right here. Nice and flat. There's a lot what I can do with this. And, I could utilize this rock into the build somehow. Probably could. Like a Helm's Deep kind of thing going, maybe. Is there really? There's a shit ton of trees. What was that? Oh, it's like an untextured rock. Let's go check that out. I know it seems like I'm just kind of like looking around right now. I haven't really been to this side of the map too much. Untextured rock that only shows on... Oh, whoa, we were just inside the rock. I mean, we could build inside a rock. I don't really want to particularly do that, but you can. I don't know, I kind of like this spot, but I don't know how to really, like, begin. I don't want to begin and, like, mess it up. You know what I mean? Because if I begin and, like, do something wrong that, like, looks dumb or something, I just feel like I'd be stupid, and I'd feel bad about doing it. But let's try and, like, look at the stuff real quick. I really haven't built anything, like, too epic. I want to build something, like, huge and crazy looking. Instead of like just a giant circle with like stuff in the middle, like kind of want to like, I don't know. I gotta test something. That's what I need to do. Let's go down on the beach. This will be our testing zone. You ready? We're gonna have a testing zone on this in this area. It's like a blueprint graveyard testing zone thing. So we're gonna do right down here on this beach. That's what this beach is for. I want to know if you can place spiky walls on top of these walls. Doesn't seem like it, but you can definitely place these on top of each other. Yes. Okay. Can you place doorways on top of these? You can. Huh. Could utilize that with, like, stairs or something. Okay. And let's go to platforms. Platforms are really weird how they work. Okay, and let's do something like this. Okay, so they do go up on that. Do spiky walls go up on that? No. Spiky, I think defensive walls can't stack on anything. Okay, and when you build these, can you go underneath them? That's an honest question. I'm curious. I'm very curious now. Let's chop down a thinner tree and have it fall right down that way. We're gonna build this platform because I'm curious if you can crawl underneath it. Could be pretty useful if you're able to crawl underneath one of those platforms. The cannibals will not be able to get into your base if you have that as a door instead. There we go. And if we learn this now, we won't have to learn it later. I'm gonna avoid building until I have something in mind. I really gotta think about it. I'll think about it today while I'm doing other things. Look up some videos of what other people have done. I'm not gonna completely copy someone, I just need ideas. So can you? You cannot, okay. But when this is up... Okay, come on, get on top. I know these platforms are really buggy. You can never get on top of them, and then when I do, I jump again and I fall off. Come on. What is happening? Running start! Can I, like, crouch underneath the weird, like, invisible wall or something? Come on. It's so hard to get on these things. There we go, okay. When we're on top of it, can I... Alright, we don't need to be on top of it. This just kind of goes inside it. That kind of goes inside it. What is happening? There we go. Yeah, it kind of goes inside it. Yeah, I think everything goes inside it because it's already built. Stairs leading up to it. If it's flat, I think I did that in a live stream base and it didn't work very well. So you can't go underneath it. You can't build on top of it besides these basic walls. So what can you do? What I need to look at other people's videos is basically what's happening. So I'm gonna head home to the secondary base of operations. And then I'm gonna kind of just figure out what I want to do. I need to look at some other videos. If you have any channels in mind that have done anything crazy, I know everybody's saying Andrew Oscar Delta's got a crazy base or something, or a cool base. I'm gonna look that up. We only have about 8 days, I think, left until the patch. So we're gonna try to avoid doing something that would take more than 8 days. Obviously, we're gonna do some cave adventures and stuff, but I guess people really like the building anyway, so really just looking forward to the next patch and seeing what they're gonna put in. I mean, I've done so much adventuring in Season 1, and done so much adventuring in Season 2 and 3. I mean, I've done a decent amount in 3, but there's not really much left to adventure because I know the entire map, basically, like it's the back of my hand. And building seems like it's going to be a thing that we're going to be mainly focusing on for a long time. So thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. Hope it wasn't too boring for you just doing this building testing and like that kind of stuff. Maybe some of you didn't know about the building, or some of you are new here or haven't played the forest and are wondering about the building anyway, so that's pretty useful for you guys. But otherwise, it could have been pretty boring for some of you professionals out there. Thank you guys for stopping by today's episode, and I will see you guys in the next one.